Hi guys, today I'm talking about Vinayak Chavithi, the famous festival in India. So why I am talking about the most famous festival in India, the Vinayak Chavithi, is because everybody thinks India is a believer of God. No, the Vinayak Chavithi is a classic example for that one. We are not believers, we are the seekers. And Indians are not believers at the same time not atheists. Indians are open minded. So Vinayak Chavithi is the classic example for that one. So let me explain about that one. Why Vinayak Chavithi is a famous festival in India? Because we consciously know God is our making, and every other country believes that human beings made out of God, not God made by the human beings. But India consciously know human beings made a God, not God make the human beings. This is the classic example how we celebrate the Vinayak Chavithi because Indians know how to use a god and how to make a god and how to discard a god. So in Indians we know the technology, how to make a god, how to use a god, how you detach a god, detach with the god. So Vinayak Chavithi is the example for that one. So let me explain how Vinayak Chavithi is supports this statement. So how Vinayak Chavithi is celebrated in India is everybody, every home used to make their own ideal with sand or mud and clay, whatever with their imaginations, all the things. So everybody used to make their own ideals with the clay. Nowadays they used to buy from the outside because of the marketing. But in olden days everybody used their own ideal with their own hands, with their own imaginations, with according to their teachers. So we consciously know God is not making human beings. Human being make the God. So we used to make the God with our own hands. Later on, we make puja and celebrations with the God. It's been like getting high with using a God. So we getting high by using a God, not with the drugs or alcohol, but only by using a God, by investing of our devotions and emotions. So we using the God regards of our happiness and our ecstasy, all the things. So we know how to use a God. By using a God, we get a high without touching substance. You can see anywhere in Vinayak Chavithi, people get high without using any drugs or something like that. We devotionally connected with a God and emotionally connected with a God. With that, we getting the high by investing ourselves. So we use the God for ourselves, and at a last, we dissolve a God into water. Means we detach the God. Means we make a God, we use a God, and we detach with the God. Till last, we dissolve a God into the water. That means the classic example. We use the technique of a God. So Indians consciously know how to use a god. This is only one country who know the technique of a god making. So Vinayak Chavithi is a classic example for that one. And for Vinayak Chavithi, we generally start with the festival. After making a idol, it will be placed in the puja home and decorated with many leaves. And entrance, every entrance of a home used to decorate it with mango leaves. And somebody doesn't know why we put the mango leaves. The main reason for the mango leaves, it will be used to produce more oxygen. Generally in Indian festivals is get together for the families. So in festival time many people get together in the homes. So it's full of people in the house. There is a carbon dioxide level is so high. So to make decrease of that one, we use to the mango leaves. Why should we use the mango leaves? And because the mango leaves is the thick leaves. When you see and compare with the other leaves, so normally the other leaves is dried so fastly, but mango leaves it will be take time for 1 or 1.5 days, something like that. So it will make more oxygen until it get dried up. So generally we use the mango leaves other than the other leaves. Some of the atheists get used to ask, why don't you use the air purifiers or something like that? Why do you use the mango leaves? For that, air purifiers or something like that, you can use with the you can use with the more number of cautions, like you cannot use with the children's, and there is many hazardous gases according with that one, and it is more harmful, it is not natural, and you have to buy it. When you compare with the mango leaves is free. You can get anywhere from near to your house, and it is natural, and it is organic, and it is not harmful to anybody. And air purifiers, it can be causes harmful, and you can read the instructions and the cautions. You can clearly know about the chemicals, all the things. But mango leaves are the eco-friendly, and same time financially you cannot put any money on that one, and it is a natural and organic. So when you compare with the air purifiers, the mango leaves is much more useful and healthy. And second thing, and we use turmeric powder at the entrance. So many people used to offend for this one also. Why you using the turmeric powder? So many people know the turmeric powder used as an antibiotic, and it will stop the insects or diseasing causing infections or something like that. It will be used to cure with that one. So generally we use the turmeric powder paste at the entrance of the home. So this is the helpful to stop the insects, all the things to entering the home. So it is like a protector to your home. So some of the people used to ask for that one, why don't you use the hit or something, insect killer, something pesticide or something like that? I have the answer for that one. If you use the turmeric powder, it's a natural, and if you use the turmeric powder, and it will be get inside of the home also, on the floor also, it will be natural. There is no dangerous if you touch that one. If something fall down on the floor, if you eat with the turmeric powder also, it is not dangerous for you. But if you use your heat or something like that, children's are inside, they crawling on the floor, they eat the food items on the floor. Even though many times the food is fall down on the floor, we ate it. So if you use the heat or something like that, there is a minute dangerous on that one. If you use that turmeric, it's a natural one. If you eat it also, it's not getting any cause for you. So turmeric powder is a natural one and organic one. It doesn't cause any health issues for you. At the same time, if you use the heat, you know how many chemicals is used for the heat or the infect pesticides or something like that. So if you want to kill the insects with little chemicals, so you consciously know that little chemical will be little damage to your health also, but the portion is the small, that's why it can't affect uh, rapidly so fast. So if you the portion is high, you will get affected so fast. So if you're using the lower portion and a lower thing, it can affect only the insects. So it is very dangerous. Instead of that one, if you use the turmeric powder, is a natural and organic. Some of the people used to paint with the yellow color on the entrances. That is rubbish thing. They don't know the technology behind that one. This is the thing. If you use the turmeric powder, it will be help any insects or diseasing affected viruses cannot enter into the house. Instead of going with the chemicals, use the natural one. That is the science behind the turmeric powder and the mango leaves. And Vinayak Chavati festival time also, we used to make rava laddu, unrollu, and all steam based food only. Why? Because there is a science behind that one. Generally the Vinayak Chavati is comes on the rainy season. So in rainy season, the digestion power for the human beings is so low. So if you eat the oily food, it will be take much more time to digest, and it gets some of the effects on the human body. Instead of that, if you eat steam products or oilless food, it will be more helpful for the digestion and the healthy of the body. So for recording for this festival, we clearly giving message to the people, get used to eat the steam food and oilless food for this rainy season, not for the only the festival time. We giving the message for the rainy season, these types of food is very healthy for the people. So we inbuiltly giving the message for the people what type of food used to eat in this season. So the Vinayak Chavati is not about the believing things and traditional things. It's not like that. It is in India, every festival or every act is used to develop the human efficiency and human development. So there is a science behind that one. By undering the British emperor, we just miss the link, just follow the things, but we don't understand the behind thing. So this is the things we have to question for everything. why we do and what they do and what is the effects behind that one. If you ask the question, there is a science behind that one. So don't follow blindly all the things. If you want to do, if you want to follow anything, first question the thing and know the science behind it, and later you follow it. Then you used to follow more heartfully and you know the reasons. This is the thing. So Vinayak Chavithi is the one of the famous festival in India because of this, because we know human beings make the god, not god make the human beings. So India is not about the atheists or the believers or the theists. We are only the seekers. We are open-minded. We used to get the information which is relevant to the human being development and the growth. That's why the tradition and the culture survived for so long. That's why by the British Emperor 200 years ruling the Indians also, the culture has lost somewhere but doesn't go fully. This is the thing. I hope you understand all the thing. If you have any queries about that one, please give me a comment. Thank you.